We're here with Representative Doug Gatewood of Columbus, and just asking him a few questions about the day in the life. So, how does your day usually start?
Well, we usually start and have a few meetings, meet with groups. They have get-togethers and have coffee and a little bit of fruit and discuss their issues with us. And then from there we'll go to that usually begins between 6:30 and 7. And then 8:15, 8:30, we will have an agenda which we talk about the issues that will be debated on the House floor that day. Then move on to 9 o'clock to our House Appropriations Committee. After that, we get through just about time for the 11 o'clock session, where we will go in and take care of the business of the day, any final action votes from bills that we discussed yesterday, and certainly debate any bills that are on general orders, which we'll vote on whether to send those to final action the following day.
Okay. What do you think are the major issues facing the state this year?
Well, there's no doubt the economy. It continues to be the biggest issue, and especially with the downturn in the economy, it's the biggest issue every year. But in times such as this, we need to look at every efficiency and indeed look at make it a priority-based budget. We need to determine what's the state's job to fund, how do we fund it, and if there's any excess there, we need to trim that.
The schools have faced some major cuts, and it looks like more coming. Is there anything the legislature can do to ease that?
Well, as I said, we need to look at a priority-based budget, and certainly the only constitutionally required funding for the state of Kansas is our educational system. K through 12 takes up about 52–53% of the state general fund budget. So that's the largest amount of the budget by far. That needs to be our priority. We need to make sure and fund it adequately according to the Constitution. The key this year, one of the things is going to be that we will look and determine what is adequate. In the past, we've had legislative studies. Legislative Post-Audit did a study. That came back, and the legislature thought, well, that wasn't the answer they wanted, so they commissioned another study, which cost more money than the Post-Audit. And that came back, and they didn't like the answer for that, so they commissioned a third study, which cost even more, and they keep getting the same answers back. So now we're going to see an attempt by the legislature themselves to define what is adequate and what is equal.
Okay. What other issues is the legislature taking up this year that's going to be important for Kansas?
That's everything stems around the budget. So everything that we talk about, the important issues, certainly the transportation program. We're in the first year of a short transportation plan. We need to take a look at that, and the projects haven't been named yet. That will be important for all our districts. That's the infrastructure that helps feed our communities and helps those communities grow. So that's certainly critical. For our area, it continues to be potable water. We have plenty of water, but we need good, safe water to drink, and that's a bigger issue than what people realize. That's something that we continue to work on, and just maintaining the critical services for government.
Okay.